Hello, good morning everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I am Christopher with Plan Your Adventures. Oh, and we're in the shade. In today's video, we are coming to Epic Universe! I'm so excited to spend another day here. I haven't been here since like preview time period. So I'm really excited to see now that the park is open and I've heard, crowds are crazy. We're gonna see what it's actually like. What are the wait times look like? How long does it take to get a table and eat some food at a quick service restaurant? And we're just gonna wander, explore this beautiful park, and have a great day. So if you're interested in that, then stay tuned. I'm waiting for my friend Lauren and her boys to meet up with us. So we're gonna have a lot of fun with them today. Well, we may split up and do some different things, but I'm just ready. I love this park. I do have a couple of vlogs from when it first was in previews up on my channel. So if you want more epic content, you can check that out. But let's just dive into the magic. First land of the day. Ooh, this land is bustling right now. Here we are. We're on the first story of Super Nintendo World. There's a whole second story, which is actually where you enter. But this land is, very stimulating, lots of things happening. But something that's really cool, hold on, there's a speaker here. Let me move away from that. Something that's really cool about this land that I have not experienced before today is there's all these little mini games and activities all throughout the land. You basically get a power-up band, and then kids and adults that like the Super Nintendo Mario stuff, you'll understand how it works. It's like little mini games, you get coins, you unlock prizes, and some of them you actually can't do the mini game until you unlock it. So you have to do them in a specific order. It's very cool. The power-up bands right now are like $40. You attach it and hook it up in the app, and then your kids or you, if you're the Nintendo fan, can run around and collect coins and points, and I don't know, you're talking to somebody that doesn't do video games, but it's very cool to watch the people that I'm with that are really into Mario really enjoy those mini games.
Infiltrate Bowser Jr.'s castle. Yay! Alright, it's forward here, right?
Yep.
And good luck.
Thank you. Ooh. Oh wow, this is so cool. And you have this whole like air-conditioned room to yourself.
A whole interactive thing you get to do inside.
Wow.
The reward is really the air.
Don't forget, duck to dodge bullet bills. Jump to hit a question mark and get a power.
You see your number, make sure we're standing on this thing.
Hello. Wow. That was really cool for somebody that's really into like the Nintendo video game stuff. Like we just were in a video game playing this mini game that was only unlocked if we did other things. It's very like gamification, very cool. Okay, now time for our first ride, Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. Into the castle we go. Next up, we're gonna head to Donkey Kong Country, at least to see what the wait time looks like. This minecart ride, I still haven't ridden it, so I'm hoping today's the day. This is a cool land, and if you've been to Universal Hollywood, this part of Nintendo World doesn't exist over there. So it's very unique to this park. It's a 105-minute wait right now. You see the line over here, so we're actually gonna come back for that. I think we're gonna head to Isle of Berk to explore a little bit, but let's talk about that Mario Kart ride. So, sorry, I know the music is a lot. This land is very stimulating, very loud, very movement. I like it, but it can be overstimulating. Hold on. So here in Nintendo World, there are 3 attractions. We have Yoshi's Adventure, which is for younger kids. You get a really cool view of the land, too. It's just a very slow moving ride. Then we have Mario Kart. That's what we just rode. Really, really impressive attraction. You have goggles on, and so the track itself looks like the game, if you're familiar with Mario Kart. But with your goggles on, it actually projects different characters and carts that are with you that you're racing, basically, in the game. So really, really cool. It made me a little motion sick last time, but this time I was fine. And then the last attraction is the one that we're gonna hopefully come back to and ride later, and that's a little roller coaster situation. So anyway, let's head to Isle of Berk. We, my friends, have dragons. This land is so beautiful. This one just impresses me with the scope of it all. You're really transported right into the movies. So in this land, there are also 3 attractions, actually. This is the main one and my favorite. It's the roller coaster. We'll see if it goes by. Okay, we're gonna do a little lunch moment here in Dark Universe. I've shown this once before when I came, like one of the very first days, but in here, the theming is absolutely fantastic. We do have the freestyle machines, which is great, but the air conditioning in here, you guys, like literally, even if you just need a nice break with like a Diet Coke, I came in here once, it's so good. But I want to show you a little bit, do a quick walk around in case you didn't see any of my other videos, or that was so long ago. So the theming just is impeccable. Even like this, right? Just on the chair, look at this. But the air conditioning is next level, and we needed a little break from the sun. Lunch is served. So I have the bird on a steak. It smells really good. And then this is the pork dish that Lauren got. A little Monsters Unchained? Yes, please. Sign me up. The theming in this whole land is just awesome. Just got off of Dark Universe. I've said this before, but here at Universal, you're asked to not film on the attraction, so that's why I'm not, showing you clips from inside the actual attraction. Such a great ride. If you've ridden Forbidden Journey, similar idea to that, like you're on like this claw that moves you around basically. Just really, the animatronics, that's something across the board here at Epic. The animatronics, the theming, it's just so immersive and impressive. So anyway, we have to go back to Nintendo World. What was that? We're gonna try, I think wait time doesn't look too bad for that. The little roller coaster situation that I still haven't done. So that is our next mission. And we're back. I've never done this one. I'm excited. This one's like a mine cart, so it's kind of like a mini roller coaster. You jump the track or jump the track. I've heard it's a little bouncy, a little bumpy, so I'll let you know what I think. Okay, it's a challenge to try and find a quiet corner. So I'm in the corner of a gift shop, and I know there's still music, but that was really fun. That's like rivaling one of my favorite rides in this park, which I think is a hot take. It is a little bit bumpy, but it's a fun coaster. It looks like you keep skipping the track, and so there's a couple points where like I actually was like, oh my god, we're gonna die. Not actually, but you know what I mean. It was fun. Really enjoyed it. The kids I was with also really had a good time. So far, they're enjoying everything. Dark Universe is a little bit scary for one of the little boys I'm with, but they're having a great time. It's their first time here, so it's cool to watch it through them. Next up on the agenda, Isle of Berk. So the boys are looking around the gift shop here a little bit. They know what they're doing with all these gift shops at the end of rides and things. But we're gonna head over to Isle of Berk and try and do Hiccup's Wing Gliders, which is also one of my favorites in the park. That's the roller coaster over there. So let's go take a look. So we're waiting for Hiccups just for a second because the timing worked out that the Untrainable Dragon show is actually in like 10 minutes. It's perfect timing, and I recommend this to all my clients. It's really, really cool. So we're coming into the 1:20 show. A great show. I talked about it more in a previous vlog. Unfortunately, the toothless flying situation wasn't working, which is the best part of the show, but I still recommend definitely checking it out because 99% of the time that will be there, and that is worth every minute you wait for it. The thing about this land is it really is alive. When we walk out, we're going to go the other way to see some more dragons. But if you look around, you're going to see a lot of movement and dragons and life in all of the lands here at Epic. But this one's really cool. Something, though, that a team member pointed out last time I was here is everything you see in this land was hand crafted. The costumes were hand put together, hand painted on the dragons and everything. It's very much about, because that's like the land. They're making things. It's Vikings. So very, very cool touch. But now time for Hiccup's Wing Gliders. This is the other attraction, or one of the other attractions here. It's just a water boat ride. It's very slow moving, and you get wet. I've never ridden it, and I may never. Even on a hot day like today when I'm like, oh, I wouldn't mind some water right now. It still just is not the move. Anyway, we're beginning to wander out of Isle of Berk. So I don't know if we're gonna come back later to see more of the dragons. If you're interested, you know, this is just a really quick trip. I'm trying to luxuriate and enjoy it too, because I haven't been here in a while. But if you want to see all of the things, then go back and check those first 2 videos out. Or I may even have 3 from when I first came to Epic. Anyway, we're actually gonna do a midday break. This is a pro tip I have for literally every single theme park day. I love a midday break. It's really hot right now, especially. So we're gonna go luxuriate in my friend Lauren's hotel and just freshen up, and then we'll be back to the park. But before I do that, we're gonna go check out, there's like a hot dog stand that my friend Jessie has tried and said this specific hot dog was one of the best things she had in Epic Universe. So yes, we're gonna have second lunch and have whatever this hot dog situation is. I think it's right out here in Celestial Park. So let's check that out before we head back to the hotel. Here is our masterpiece. It is a skewer, so it's a grilled hot dog and rice cake wrapped in cream or in a cheese crust with some kind of aioli and like a barbecue sauce situation. Oh, I'll let you know how it is. I'm just currently gonna look for a little bit of shade to try it in. Oh my goodness, it's the hottest part of the day, so we're ready for that midday break. Ooh, the sun. This is a hot park because the trees aren't like fully out yet, you know, and fleshed. So this is a hot park. Oh my God. I found shade. I found shade. Oh my God. Okay, I'm really excited because my friend Jessie said this was absolutely amazing. I should have gotten like a fork and knife. Let's see how we do here. There was no hot dog yet in that bite. Literally only like cheese and breading. So please hold. Mmm. That's actually really good. It's very heavy and greasy, but it's like a fancy, cheesy barbecue aioli hot dog. We're back again. It feels lovely. There's like a storm happening in the distance, so there's a breeze. The beating sun of the middle of the day has gone away. So midday break, 10 out of 10 recommend. Okay, the park is open until 10 o'clock tonight. It's already about 6. It took longer to get here. The bus from the resort took a lot longer than we thought it would. So we're here now. We're heading to Battle at the Ministry. We have a return time. So we're heading there for our first attraction. And then I know we have dinner planned at Blue Dragon that I'll get to show you, and a couple other things, but finally finishing the night, seeing the parks, seeing the lands at night in the dark. It really is a different park at night. This is a fabulous, fabulous park at night. So I'm happy that it's open till 10, so we'll get a couple hours to explore in the dark. But while we walk past here, we have Stardust Racers. We're not riding this one today. But this is the premier coaster in this park. Some kind of say, oh look, here she goes by, what perfect timing. At night it looks beautiful. We'll see if we walk past. It kind of looks like shooting stars. It's a dueling coaster, pretty intense. And if you like thrills or coasters, then this is the ride for you. Here we go. So keep in mind, so this ride is closing early. Typically they do this for popular attractions so that you don't like get in right before park close and then there's a 3-hour wait, so those team members have to wait. So just keep an eye on that for the big popular ones to make sure that they're open, or if they're closing early. But I'm really excited to show you in this video for the first time the Ministry of Magic. So beautiful. I love this land. Attraction-wise, there is one ride in this land and one show. Other than that, it's just the vibes, the Wizarding World shops, and there's 2 quick service restaurants which have great food. Or they do have the wand spot. So if you have a wand or want to buy a wand, there's different spots throughout the land to do some magic. All of the Wizarding World lands are fantastic. This one though is larger than most of the others. Like the scope of these buildings, how tall they are, like you're truly transported into the streets right now of Paris, but we're about to head into the British Ministry of Magic. Hey. And then the reveal of all reveals. Leaving Ministry for now. We're gonna try and do a pass when it's dark to see all of the lands. I don't know if we'll make it everywhere, but one day, once it's in the annual passes and I can come as often as I want, I want to just exist in that land. Get a butterbeer crepe and a butterbeer and a quiche and just sit, exist, maybe do some magic. Just, I love the vibes in there. Anyway, we are now walking to dinner is our next spot. We're doing Blue Dragon tonight. There are 2 sit-down restaurants here at Epic Universe. We have Atlantic, which focuses on seafood, and then we have Blue Dragon, which is, I believe, like Asian cuisine, but I'll show you the menu and what we get when we get inside. And while we walk past, it would be rude not to show you this stunning hotel. We had a room that was somewhere up here, theme park view. I mean, this is the Grand Helios Hotel. You're literally, like, I'm in Epic Universe right now. You are steps away from the park. It's such a, I have a whole video on it, but it's a beautiful hotel, very deluxe, like think Four Seasons kind of vibe, very deluxe and beautiful. Trying to get this fountain situation. But yeah, that was from my April series when I came to the first previews. But I hope one day I'll be able to stay here again. There's a cool bar at the top here that's open to all guests as well. So if you wanted to check out Helios, we could make a reservation for you at bar Helios up top there. And look at those views that you get right out over the park. And don't forget, if all of this is overwhelming, if you're like, Christopher, what the heck are we doing here? There's a lot that goes into it. Or even if it doesn't, even if you're somebody that loves planning all of this out, why not have an expert and somebody there to advocate and help you plan your trip? I can do as much or as little as you want, and you don't pay for my services. So I would love to help plan your next vacation. I mainly do, Universal, Disney, cruises, and all-inclusives, but reach out and see how I can help. I book tons of different stuff for different clients, and I'd love to help make a magical trip for you. Okay, now it's time for the Blue Dragon. I am so excited! The Blue Dragon, Pan-Asian restaurant. So like I said, one of 2 sit-down restaurants. The rest in this park are quick service. So if you like a good sit down with the server and all of that, then this is one of 2 options in this park. Ooh. Oh, it smells absolutely divine. Okay, definitely recommend this place. Everything we had was delicious, except the orange chicken, which unfortunately was my main entree. That I would not recommend, but everything else we had was really good. The dumplings, both of the drinks we had, and the ramen. I tried Lauren's ramen. That was also delicious. There's a ton of other popular things here that we just didn't get because there were only 2 of us, and it's expensive. So 1 appetizer, 2 entrees, and 2 drinks came to $110 before tip. So keep that. That was after my annual pass discount. So closer to $125. So it's a little bit more pricey. So we didn't want to try more things, but I've heard they have a Korean barbecue wings. They have pot stickers that are really popular. So I want to go back there one day, maybe with more people, when we have more money, and try more things, because other than the orange chicken, really good. It's starting to get pretty dark out, so we're going to be able to see the park begin to come to life. It's alive, if you will. We're starting with Dark Universe. My friends here are going to ride Curse of the Werewolf. I don't think I am. It's a spinny coaster, so last time I did it, it did make me a little bit motion sick, but I'm at least walking over with them so we can see this land at night. Mwahaha.
No, that was the one we did earlier, honey. Right?
It's only a 10-minute wait right now. I did end up riding it with them since I already was waiting in the line. It's really short. I forgot how short that ride is. It basically is a coaster. You're sitting like back to back and you spin. So you could be going forwards, you could be going backwards, depending on what direction you're sitting and gravity, I guess. It's fun. Made me feel a little bit dodgy, but honestly, Battle at the Ministry made me feel more dodgy than this one. I know that's different for everybody. Some people struggle with screens, some, you know, I don't know if you can tell, it's really dark back here. But yeah, it's really short, a very short ride. Okay, on to the next land. Oh, there it goes. Time really does go quickly when you are in a theme park. It's already an hour before park closes. So let's talk about some of the things that we didn't get to do. We're not gonna get to go back to all the lands to see them at night. I do, though, have some footage that I will hopefully be able to insert of the past times that I've been here, just to show you I'm not lying to you. It is absolutely beautiful to see these lands at night. There's a couple attractions we didn't ride. We already talked about most of them. I didn't mention, though, here in the middle of the park, this hub is called Celestial Park. And right behind me here is a big, beautiful carousel. We also are not riding that tonight. So there's probably like, I should really do the math. One, there's like 4 or 5 attractions that we did not ride today. But you could have. Now, full transparency, throughout the day, we had someone that was, that had the DAS pass. So I was able to use Express Pass lines for most of the attractions that we did today. If we didn't have that, the wait times were long in the heat of the day. We had 90 minutes, we had 120 minutes, we had 105 minutes for some of those more popular attractions. The least we saw was around like 45. However, in the evening, things have really dipped down. Monsters Unchained is a pretty low wait. And even some of these, like Ministry went down to 60 minutes. That is fabulous for the Harry Potter ride. So just keep that in mind. At least as of right now, a lot of those wait times are lowering in the evening. I've seen that happen because I monitor the wait times even when I'm not here. And I've seen that happen other days as well. But we're going into Isle of Berk. Maybe gonna ride Hiccups Wing Gliders one more time. And then I would like to see the fountain show that happens right now. It's usually like 10 minutes before park close. But we're running out of time, like I said. So let's see what we're able to get to. I actually don't think that we've seen this land at night before. I came at dusk when I was here for one of those earlier trips, but I have not come at night. So this is cool to see it all lit up. I would say it's probably not the most like, the land, I think this one is more beautiful in the daytime. So far my favorites at night are probably Nintendo World really comes to life. Dark Universe obviously comes to life with the lighting. And I think Ministry of Magic does too. They all do in their own way. But here is a little look at Isle of Berk in the evening. I also want to shout out this play area. I'm trying not to get, kids running around, but this is here in Isle of Berk, and we've been here a couple times today. The kids are loving it, just to have a place to kind of run around. It is a little hot, as we are here in the summer. But the kids are really loving like the slides and just kind of running around and getting some energy out. Each of the portals at night, you can kind of see, have a light that is up at the sky, and you can see all of them come together, all the different portals lights. I love it. We have a little change of plans. We're not riding Hiccups Wing Gliders again. Instead, we're gonna go back to the Ministry because we didn't get to do a lot of the vibes there. So we're gonna take like 20, 30 minutes to take in the vibes, maybe get a drink, and just enjoy the rest of park time. Oh, I'm so excited. I could literally be here all day, but let's take a look at this land at night. Oh, the streets of Perry. Oh, the vibes are vibing. Some of my favorite things in this land are the shops, the magic, the roaming characters. We won't see them now because it's too late. And just like exploring every nook and cranny. It's literally dead back here right now. Like there is like 20 people in this whole area. It's amazing.
Our sushi is always
How about a little cocktail ooh, to end the evening? Goodbye for this trip, Epic Universe.